All right, GM friends, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. And this is none other than your Monkey Weekly Town Hall. Imagine a Friday without Monkey Weekly Town Hall. How different would your day be? But don't worry, as long as we are here, the Monkey Weekly Town Hall, the show will go on. And I can't even remember how many edition of Town Hall this is, or rather, what is the number of Town Hall. This week actually is. This is literally goes like back from the genesis of MonkeDAO. But hosting town hall continues to be one of the most enjoyable thing for me and also for a lot of the execs that you see here. So we hope you are having a great start to your day. Always appreciate fellow monkeys joining us on your precious Friday to come and run through some of the latest updates as well as welcome our new monkeys to the family. Yes, GM fellow monkeys. All right. So without further delay, we are going to kickstart the town hall with the newsletter. But I just want to quickly mention as well. Typically, we will try to remind everybody to go to the banana stand and purchase your barrel raffle ticket so that you can manifest and hope that you also get your chance at being one of the lucky winners of the week to get a barrel, which I think Senpai got hold of as well and broke it and got a pretty nice monkey as well. And unfortunately, this week, all the barrel raffle tickets are sold out before the start of Town Hall. Well, this is a happy problem, but unfortunately, no more barrel tickets. All right. Of course, this will be refreshed every week. Feel free to keep a lookout. Maybe somewhere around midweek is where you should check in at the latest to make sure that you still stand a good chance to participate in that. Now, before running through the newsletter as well, I just want to remind everybody this is also the elections season. The elected exec role, of course, is up for election. Two roles to be sort of elected this cycle. And if you haven't yet voted for it, please go check out the relevant channels. I know Simon will help us link it there. Of course, that is via the vote.monkeydao.io. Of course, if you have Ledger, no worries. There's a way for you to delegate it, but we would love it if you could, participate in the voting process to make sure that your voice is heard. Now, of course, as part of today's town hall, we'll be bringing up the candidates. For some reason, it was called exact candidates because Simon decided to be cheeky there, but we just updated it to exact candidates silently. But we'll bring up the exact candidates today to do a quick intro of themselves towards the later part of today's town hall. So please stay true throughout and meet our fellow exact candidates. All right. As promised, this is the newsletter time. I know this is what we've been all waiting for. So this week's newsletter is the 105 edition, 105th edition of the Banana Split. And as usual, always looking at fellow monkeys getting together is one of the nicest thing ever. Such diverse monkey, all of them looking so unique. And this is Solana Toronto event. I hope you guys had a blast because it clearly looks like it was a fun one, especially the backdrop lights reminds me of all the nightlife and whatnot. And I know that it's Crypto App as well. I know when Crypto App is there, it's going to be a fun time. And Town Hall TLDR, just a quick reminder, of course, the best option to absorb the positive good vibes is to sit through the Town Hall on a weekly basis. But of course, it may not entirely be possible to allocate an hour, on a weekly basis. And if you may not have the time for any given week, don't worry at all. We've got you covered. Our amazing monkey who actually does the Town Hall TLDR for us has been religiously doing it. And I am not very good at pronouncing his name, so I will get Simon to tag it. And yes, Simon just did. And he basically does this religiously for us. He sits through, the entire recording, put out everything that you need to know in point form. That is amazing. Now, of course, if you do prefer going through the entire 1 hour session, there's also a way for you to get caught up very quickly. That is via the Town Hall recording link, which will be updated on the announcement post on a weekly basis as well, usually around 12 to 24 hours after the Town Hall has concluded. All right. So this is the best way to get quickly updated. There's no reason to not know what is going on in the DAO, especially when you have these Town Hall TLDR. Made it extremely accessible for you just to make sure that we can, get everyone up to speed as quickly as possible. Now, as mentioned as well, elections is ongoing. Enough of me harping on elections. I'm sure you see my name popping around talking about elections a lot, and as well as other execs as well. So hopefully we are all aware, and we will all go ahead and participate in the voting process. All right. That would be super appreciative. MonkeDAO votes, that is the B4 Report 1 executive election. That is the one ongoing that we've been talking about a lot. Monkey Comms, this is the MonkeDAO NFT NYC hotel. We'll bring up Stro to share with us a little bit more. There are good news there. I know the numbers are slowly starting to trickle in. More and more numbers that we clocked in as well. Don't want to sort of let the cat out of the bag later on, or rather let the monkey out of the bag later on. Stro will come out and share with us more. So just hold on there. Monkey Music hoodie as well. Seth wrapping that amazing hoodie. This is in cooperation with the Bad Environment Club. It's an amazing collab. They dropped a special hoodie. And if you access the Headphones DAO Discord, you can find a code for 10% discount. All right. So if you are interested, that is definitely one of the, few amazing looking hoodies in Web3 that you can find. All right, onward to events. IRL events, always nice to sort of gather together with fellow builders, and this is what MonkeDAO has been known for. Oh, and I am just scrolling through the chat. That is a very big happy birthday. Thank you, Hanko. Mountain DAO, Salt Lake City, happening, from February 1st to, the end of February. Notorious action-packed hacker house apparently, and if you haven't already applied, please go and check it out. The link is included. New York Hacker House, March 28 to 29. This is slightly before the NFT NYC. So if you are around the vicinity, or if you live in New York, and feel free to go check it out. Calgary as well, there's something ongoing. This is apparently where some of our most amazing monkeys are located and based in. Don't want to sort of, leak who that is, but maybe Simon can let us know. Now, if you haven't already realized, there was a period where Monday Monkey Spotlight was a little bit slower. No, but we have recently sort of brought back the Monday Monkey Spotlight, and a lot of amazing projects have gone on. Though this series, featured the elected executive candidates discussion. But if you are a fellow monkey building an interesting project, you can also, go on to the MMS, which is the Monday Monkey Spotlight, to have your project featured, share with the wider audience on what you are working on, and sort of huddle with fellow monkeys in these spaces as well. Monkey Music, always want to do a big shout out for them. In fact, some of us just got off a very interesting call, can share more information, but it's always nice to see some of the work that's going on behind the scenes, in real time. Monkeys on Twitter. I'm not sure if you guys see these. Amani, basically the founder of Backpack/MadLads, tweeted there's just something about an SMB, of course, that is the backpack interface. Always nice to see fellow folks posting about SMB, our fellow monkeys. And I don't know about you guys, this one news, literally caught me off guard. Apparently, KSI Crypto is back on CD. Feel free to go check it out. No comments there. And of course, monkey content continues to be one of the most pleasant aspect of every single newsletter. Now, with that, that is our 105th edition of our newsletter. And I just want to say that I may or may not have clinched the top 10 position in the banana stand recently. Well, nothing to boast about, but it's just, friendly competition. All right, so let's move on to the rest of the agenda items that we've prepared for everyone. As mentioned earlier as well, NFT NYC is happening really, really soon. So without further delay, let's bring up our amazing monkey Stro to share with us more information and alpha related to that, as well as how we can get involved and get up to speed with NFT NYC. GM Stro, whenever you're ready, let's go.
GM monkeys, how you doing? Hopefully this time you can hear me well. Okay, let's start talking about NFT NYC. And the first things to talk is about the MonkeDAO Hotel. We were able to extend the MonkeDAO Hotel until March 8th. So if you want to book your MonkeDAO Hotel, I will send you the link for the MonkeDAO Hotel. What are you getting by purchasing the MonkeDAO VIP package? So you get free night stay at the five-star hotel Motto by Hilton in Chelsea from April 3rd till April 6th. You get a MonkeDAO welcome pack that me, Jamie, Ben are working on, and with lots of surprise and secret treasury. You get VIP access to all the MonkeDAO exclusive event, and as well as you can pay with USDC. So after this, ladies and gentlemen, or monkeys, I'm about to announce our first event. That it will be the MonkeDAO main event. Is gonna be up April 3rd, in collaboration with. It's still gonna be a secret, so I will share it maybe next town hall. If you are not planning to go to the MonkeDAO hotel, but you're still planning to visit NFT NYC, here I'm sending the link for the Telegram chat. And by the way, if you want to secure the hotel, here is the link again on the chat. And if you're not planning to stay in the MonkeDAO hotel, but you're local from New York or you're staying in another place, here is the link for the Telegram chat. We are planning, as I say, the main event will be April 3rd. It will be in a really nice venue, and it will be in collaboration with a really big Solana project. And then, if you're also planning to go to the MonkeDAO Hacker House, to the Solana Hacker House, where also my plan like a small meetup, getting few drinks together, or a dinner or lunch. Another things, next week is gonna be NFT Paris. So if you're from Europe and you're planning to go to Paris, here is the Telegram group chat from Paris NFT NYC. Rex and Gavin are planning an event there. It's gonna be in our winery in Paris. It's gonna be really, really nice. And if you want to have more info, please again enter in the NFT Paris NFT Paris group chat. The last things to say is that since this year there are gonna be few hacker houses, we want also to plan a little meetup, a little event in all the hacker houses that Solana is hosting. So we are looking for now for an interest check to see how many monkey are planning to attend the Dubai Hacker House. Here is the link for the Telegram chat. I know I've been sending a lot of link today and a lot of Telegram chat group. But if you're planning to go to Dubai, here is the chat. And based on the number of monkey, then we will decide if we're gonna organize a bigger event or just a normal meetup. Yes, Maurice, you can plan again a Doom Zoom meetup for Hacker House and as well for NFT NYC. If you guys have any question, if you monkeys have any question, please feel free to DM me or click in Discord and things like this. Remember, if you want to book your MonkeDAO hotel for NFT NYC, here is the link. And that's all I have to say for now. And enjoy the rest of the weekend and see you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks a lot, Stro. Really appreciate it. And of course, if you miss out everything, the keyword is that you can pay with USDC. That sounds really attractive. And how can we mention about NFT NYC without talking about the biggest event of the year? Singapore Breakpoint 2024. That is happening, well, in a couple of months. Some of us may still find that is quite distant away. Of course, just want to make sure that we keep everybody updated as well. That is F1 season. Hotel prices have been going up quite quickly. As you know, previously communicated as well, we are in the works of securing 2 hotels with at least 60 slots or 60 different rooms for monkeys to be able to sign up via, as long as you have indicated interest in the Google form that we circulated previously. We will definitely be ideally reserving a spot for you according to the 2 different establishments that we have flagged out. We are awaiting final confirmation from our point of contact there. By Monday, they should be able to get back to us the final rates once we've gotten that lock-in, we will start circulating the sign up for the hotels. Although the hotels is going to be on a non-refundable basis eventually, if for whatsoever reason you may not be able to attend breakpoint, there's always the option to switch names. All right, of course, up to a certain time. And yes, Monkey Point 2024 Metrica only allows us to use one Telegram gating feature for Metrica right now. And of course, we have reserved it for Monkey Point. Simon already shared it out. Feel free to go join it and keep a lookout for, announcements to be out. I believe we should be circulating any signups or anything. We should be gunning for, I think, before town hall. Yeah. So just check through the notes. I think before town hall, the latest is where we are trying to work towards and have everybody locked in as soon as possible. Right. So that is a monkey breakpoint for you. And similarly, that will also be, part of like the VIP experience or like the merch box, etc., whatever that we will prepare, hotel attendees will also get hold of it. All right. Hope you guys are excited. NFT NYC and Dubai Hacker House is literally strogated. That is the human form of Metrica that we have in-house, if you haven't already realized. All right, Nix, I just want to very quickly share some of the things, of course, the recent election that just took place recently, and you may be curious around what some of the work has been doing. Of course, there may be some form of time lag or a certain level of bottleneck that we have right now, given the transition period. But some of the things that have been fleshed out, working with the bot that has been newly installed as well, is largely around, one, workshopping a narrative. This point I wanted to share also is around the fact that, over the years or so, MonkeDAO, of course, has been really very diverse. Different folks have came through the door and sort of voiced out what made MonkeDAO attractive and what is so interesting about MonkeDAO that attracted them. So with all this input, what we're trying to do is to workshop a strong narrative that we can put together and we can confidently come together as one community to go out and say, this is what MonkeDAO is about. And this is on one of the top item or rather the top of the priority list that we really want to sort of get the full clarity fleshed out. And one thing we keep going back about is that MonkeDAO is literally aiming to be the Web3, the premier version of a Web3 country club, right? And we believe that there's a way where we can find a good balance, allowing our membership to be exclusive and yet at the same time remaining supportive, or should I say remain supportive to the larger ecosystem that we are a part of. And so this is still in its nascent stage. The execs have been engaged on this, similarly with the bot as well. Different individuals via your DMs as well. You may have received certain DMs or whatnot, or you have provided your feedback around this. I really appreciate all the comments that you have provided. Now, one thing that I think is most important is that no matter what this narrative is about, we are only as strong as literally the weakest thing, and we cannot let this thing sort of slip through. And ideally, having a strong narrative can help us rally together as one community and go out stronger, and to be able to sort of confidently say that this is what MonkeDAO is about is really what we are trying to aim towards too. Another thing that we have been sort of sorting out as well internally, one of the things is working with our in-house counsel on ensuring that the IP registration is in place. There were, of course, some comments brought up around the clarity of IP registration, where is it, etc. This has been sort of brought up to our council, our MonkeDAO council, and it is our priority to ensure that all the IP registration is in place. And as of our latest conversation, all the necessary IP that should be filed has already been filed to the appropriate jurisdiction. And of course, these things would take time to materialize. As they start to materialize, we'll keep everybody updated as well. The third thing that sort of we've been doing over the last 1.5 weeks or so, since sort of the first wave of transition process, is to ensure that new board members get set up. That of course is kind of a very preliminary stage of any form of transition work. and we expect this transition work to continue to get carried over the next 2 weeks or so, as we expect the election to get wrapped up. So that's more like the admin side of things. And if you haven't already realized as well, the fourth item that I wanted to share in terms of the things on my working list, at least, is also around restructuring the committee such that we allow more opportunity for our committee as a whole to be able to interact and truly enjoy each other's company. And that, of course, is one of the experiment that we kicked off with DGEM means restructuring. And the whole idea is that, there's no need for hostility or whatever that is. And the way that we're looking, or I look at it, very honestly speaking, no sort of any, nice words that I'm trying to sort of like cook up, is that, if we look at it as like a country club, there are different sort of like groups of membership. We should literally embrace all of our members, and one way to sort of allow members to have that cohesive spirit is to build more platforms, or sort of design our platforms towards a manner in which every single member get the opportunity to interact with one another and truly be able to enjoy each other's company. And that is literally what the key goal would be about with all this restructuring that is going on. Aside from that as well, you will see that the Discord will go through a bunch of sort of overhaul, and that is where Simon and I still have to go on a candlelight dinner and have a very intimate time, just two of us locked in onto a call, and basically do some crazy shit together, wiping out channels and whatnot. But those are some of the things that are upcoming. Now, of course, we know as we sort of move forward with these different items on my to-do list, at least, they may not be, entirely well received. I ask for everyone's feedback to kindly please let us know if you think that something is off or you feel like something should be done differently. Please let us know. We want to make sure that we take everyone's feedback into consideration. But as I mentioned earlier as well, one of the key thing is also around the workshopping of the narrative, and sort of, the question that, we've been trying to ask ourselves consistently is, how do we continue to build this towards, the premier Web3 country club for every single one? And the way that we're looking at it is that, think about it this way. Every single country club, people go there for the network, and that is kind of like what MonkeDAO is about. We have a bunch of builders, coming together, and that is the key value proposition that we have, right? And every country club similarly have different, sort of like fringe benefits, like a gym, like a restaurant and whatnot. And that is also what maybe our sub-DAO is about. We have a diverse group of membership who like different things of different interests. Maybe we design these fringe benefits, right, and put it in such a way where individuals, membership of different interests can congregate together for different purposes. And that's kind of like the initial thought around this. Of course, very high level. We hope to continue to scale this out and flesh it out into more material aspects, and ask for your kind patience, feedback, cooperation as well, to help us make this happen. All right. So apologies if this was a little bit longer than intended. Definitely a risk when you hand Jamie the mic. And to ensure that you guys don't fall asleep, I am now going to pass the mic to our beloved Unjust Mouse. GM, let's share a little bit about the partnerships that have been ongoing right now.
All right. GM. How you doing, Jemmy? That was a nice monologue. It was really positive. I think everyone liked it. All right. Yeah. Just quickly, gonna just kind of review. It is the end of an epoch and the beginning of another. So a lot of these are going to most likely get handed over, but I just wanted to update everyone on how many things that we have been working on during this last little period. The first of these is Magic Eden. You guys might have noticed, right? We had the diamond expansion that happened recently, and then after that, we're continuing to work with them and their new wallet. So they've asked us for some artwork. So we're currently working on some artwork to be able to be given to everyone that uses their wallet. I think you guys might have seen that Claynosaur's had a partnership with them. There's a few other collections that are going to have partnerships, and then we also will. Ours will be coming up at the beginning of March. I think that they've already kind of posted that. So if you have the Magic Eden wallet, you'll end up getting a free drop. That'll be our collaboration with them. Of course, don't have to do that if you don't want to, but it is available, and you'll be able to get that coming soon. Another partnership that's going pretty well, we're at the final stages, like Jemmy was talking about earlier, was about IP. Before, probably about a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months ago, there was a proposal that came up to work with Breadheads. It passed with flying colors, and we had started a conversation with them at that same time. And finally, we've gotten to a place where the IP contracts are getting reviewed and signed, and we'll be able to move forward with them. So this will be kind of like the Doge Capital IP collaboration that we did. Mostly there will be monkeys that'll be available to be able to mint something from them. And then that'll go into our DAO multisig, and then, of course, that can be used for whatever we want. And so hopefully that's a good thing for us. And then those are the two major ones. There are some minor ones that we're working on that will be handed over that I can't reveal yet, but we are excited to be working with them, and hopefully that will continue into the next epoch. And of course, if anyone has anything that they're working on that they want to do with MonkeDAO, you can always fill out the explanation point partnership form, and someone will be able to handle that for you at any time, so that we can, collaborate. MonkeDAO loves its monkeys and especially loves its builders. So if you have something that you're working on or something that you want to kind of reach out to us for, you can always do that. And, we're happy to be able to work with you guys. That's about it, Jimmy. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks a lot, Unjust Mouse. Really appreciate it. Now, next up, I just want to quickly update us on the Tensorin sale proposal by Flo. I'm not sure if Flo is with us this week, but I want to do a quick shout out to him for, raising that proposal as well. Of course, that, received a fair bit of, positive responses. And with that, of course, we took it back, among the execs previously and said that, hey, this is definitely something that we could get behind. So with that, just want to quickly update us. As of, 2 days ago, the proposal parameters have been fully executed and completed. What that means is that 37 Tensorins have been successfully converted to Sol, which were then transferred into our MonkeDAO Squads wallet, which is earmarked for the Banana Stand rewards as of now. This wallet currently has approximately 2,500 Sol staked at the current juncture. We'll be following up to see if we can potentially allocate more of this to be staked. What this means for our latest holdings is that we still have around 75 Tensorins that are staked across two different wallets. Now, this, of course, has been really impressive and has sort of funded a lot of our community initiatives, and we're extremely grateful for, the partnership that was in place in the first place, as well as for members who have helped make that happen. Of course, one of the most important thing is that, we look forward to continue identifying ways to help keep, our overall community engaged through various initiatives. Of course, the 24 Days of Monkey was a fun one, but, that was only, one of which. All right. And, there may or may not be a conversation ongoing on how we could potentially, harness that, Banana Stand entire infrastructure. As that conversation continues to materialize in whatever shape or form, I feel like I'm going to get kicked off the stage by some of these execs anytime if I keep going on. But we will keep us updated as it continues to sort of take place. But let's go on and move on for now. All right, so I know a lot of us are really excited about the Banana Stand raffle, and with 400 tickets basically sold out before the beginning of Town Hall, it only shows one thing. Membership is clearly eyeing those barrels. Now, before we go to the highlight of the Town Hall, at least on a weekly basis, as long as the raffle keeps going on, one of the most important, session of this week is to bring up our exec candidates to come up and share with us, a quick intro of themselves as well as what they stand for. And I would love to take this opportunity to now extend the mic to our exact candidates. If you are here with us today, could you please just send a request to speak? We would love to invite you up. And I know Simon and Just would help me to bring up our fellow candidates as well. Raiden, let me see what's going on. Maybe you have been shadow banned. But I don't believe that's the case because you have a nice banana beside you. Crypto Big Belly, I see you as well. I see you, Moon Settler, as well. I sent an invite. Let me know if I'm missing out anybody who's here, but haven't been able to, sort of indicate your, hands or whatever your interest to come up. Let me continue identifying. And if not, we will just kick off with the individuals we have on the stage first, or the fellow monkeys we have on the stage first. Vendil, no worries. If you want to mention something, feel free to just type it out. I will be more than happy to help us have it read out. All right. So without further delay, let's start with Moon Settler. Moon Settler, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage and give us a quick intro as well as some things that you wish to champion for.
All right, GM. Hey everyone, I'm Moon. A little bit background on me. I've been a monkey since 2022. Honestly, just really love the community and the vibes that we share here every day. I always find it a joy to come in and hang out with all the monkeys in the Discord, and we have a lot of fun together. A little bit about what I want to focus on. So for me, I want to help amplify the strength of the community and the resources and services available to monkeys to take advantage of. That really all benefit us, and at times maybe we lose sight of what some of those are. So just help bring that to light and amplify that. Some other things, I want to work with ecosystem partners to have monkeys essentially be core participants and contributors through the numerous hackathons and incubators accessible on Solana. I know that we have a bunch of amazing builders within the community here. So being a core participant and a core figure within that space in the ecosystem, I think is really, really important. What I really think is important for monkeys, as we mentioned, is being this community, this country club community of amazing builders and amazing participants within the ecosystem. I think we have an amazing network of individuals that we can help amplify. So really want to help strengthen and amplify that network of individuals that make up the community through some sort of like membership, mentorship, or like access to those different individuals. So figuring out a way that we can do that and really work to establish and grow different community councils that cater to the different members' interests, such as investments, art, content creation, whatever it may be. So setting up those councils or community councils to help allow individuals to be focused in those key areas will be a key part that I really hope to help bring forward. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's really important that we just keep up good vibes. I think many of us enjoy spending our time here. We all have an amazing experience. We're all kind of on this journey together. We're navigating through the ups and the downs together. And it's really just a joy to be able to help each other, to learn from each other, and just grow together in this like rapidly accelerating Web3 world. So really just want to keep that as a core focus for the networking community here. And ultimately just, want to have fun with everyone. And I want to make MonkeDAO be the most desirable and aspirational network and community to be a part of. Yep, that's me. Thanks, everyone. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
All right. Thanks a lot, Moon Settler. Appreciate you. Let's see. Next up, I believe we have Crypto Big Belly. As usual, this name does crack me up a little bit every time I see it. GM, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage.
Thank you. So I've been in crypto since 2013 and since early 2021. I've been in e-commerce longer than that, probably almost 20 years. So I've done a lot in on the internet space. So I started and still own several online, offline business, and I've been running a decentralized team since 2013. In addition to that, I'm also a lawyer, although I don't practice anymore. I've been in this DAO since 2022. I was not actively involved in a lot of things, but I was presented. So why me? There are so many good candidates here today. Why me? I know the history of MonkeDAO and the struggle we've been through, even though I didn't participate in the public debate and everything. So I know we've been through a lot, and we did. It was difficult, and we also in past 2 years a lot of good foundation were built. So I think we are in a pretty good spot, but we could go to the next level. I've been around the crypto and Web2 for too long time, and so I can bring a lot of expertise that I think will enhance and improve the areas I want to work on. But also, I am a fresh face, so I don't have any baggage, and that's the other reason why I am a good candidate. So I know, like most of the people here agree that this is not exactly a social club, but it's also a business. So we must have to find the balance between the two spectrum of this special organization between the business and social club. And I will want to focus on the following things: communications. I think that's the most important thing, especially in the early days. And then participations. Yesterday we were talking about there was another session of the open forum, but there were only 10 people showed up. So that I think is something definitely can be improved in like 6 months, the participation rate in public affairs. And also I would like to bring a good vibe. And most importantly, I want to bring big wins to the communities. So basically I'm going to introduce a cultural shift and a new vibe to this community. My vision is that next 6 months from now, regardless of our differences on the major issues, we'll all feel proud to be part of this community. I like this. MonkeDAO today, MonkeDAO tomorrow, MonkeDAO forever. Vote for crypto big belly monkey. And for TLDR version, Solana monkey business to 1 billion market cap. Vote for crypto big belly monkey. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you coming out with that level of enthusiasm. It's always nice to see that. All right, without further delay, let's bring up Raiden, our amazing, good-looking monkey. I see that you have a new PFP, by the way.
I changed it up a little bit. Got to stick to the roots with the first one I got. But anyways, hey guys, it's Raiden. I'm excited to be a candidate for the executive. I encourage you guys all to go out and vote. My platform has a focus on bringing value back to the DAO by exploring different revenue streams through sourcing development, like from our ecosystem of our builders and external collaborations and partnerships. I'll also work on bringing improvements to the banana stand with efforts to bring value back to the holders. Furthermore, I will work with the Mutability working group to figure out the best steps towards 0% royalties and Mutability, with also helping the Gen 3 collection becoming a blue chip. Thank you for having me up here. And again, go out and go vote.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Next up, I believe we have some familiar names as well. Benny, GM, just going through via the different order as well. GM Benny, hope you are having a great start to your day. Whenever you're ready, we'd love to have you up.
GM, happy to be here. A little bit about me. I've been in MonkeDAO for about 2 years now, and I've been hosting our weekly spaces, Monkey Monday Spotlight, for roughly the same amount of time. Before the last bylaws update that put Nam as CEO, I held 2 e-board positions for 2 epochs. And at the end of the second half, or the second one, I started working on the Gen 3 team with some fantastic monkeys. I was able to release that, and for the last year, I've been primarily focused on Build with MonkeDAO, which is our grants program. We work alongside the Solana Foundation. We've allocated roughly 50,000 USDC to a variety of different products within the ecosystem, and really, I'm running to mainly focus not only on Build with MonkeDAO, but also Monkey DNA and Banana Stand, and really tying all of these different services together for the greater benefit of not only MonkeDAO, but also individual monkeys within it. For anyone that's unfamiliar with Monkey DNA, it's kind of like an incubator, Y Combinator type of service that we've offered in the past. I believe it's been what got us the Tensorian deal in the first place, which obviously the most recent vote. You can see see how important it is to our treasury and kind of generating revenue. Currently, there is no lead to that, so I would like to take control of that and hopefully continue to build that out, as well as the banana stand, which I think everyone loves the banana stand, but I also think it is very limited in its current capacity. I think there's a lot of different services and tracking methods that we can add on to it and create it a massive value add. My perfect world in the future would be for anyone owning an SMB to be rewarded not only with bananas, but a variety of different ecosystem tokens, whether that's Jupe, Fido, Camino, for just interacting on the blockchain, interacting with their favorite DeFi protocols, interacting in Discord, interacting with their favorite Twitter profiles. Anything that you really do on a day-to-day basis, you should be rewarded for, and for the benefit of not only MonkeDAO, but also our partners. Appreciate having me up here.
All right. Thanks a lot, Benny. Really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. All right. Next up, we have Unjust Mouse as well. So whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage.
All right, GM. Hope everyone's doing great. In brevity, I really would like to continue the work that I started last epoch. I think my bread and butter interest is definitely in governance. I want to get and change the way that we work the DAO. We have a lot of money in the treasury, as I'm sure everyone knows, and I want to get that to work by having more initiatives from monkeys themselves. I'm really excited for the new vote proposal process to be able to change that so that more people can get out there and do stuff. Super want to help. I want to help to push Gen 3s to start to use that and hopefully get Gen 2s interested in stuff that they're working on. I want to be able to help move into this new, this new direction that we're going into. And I am super excited to be able to do that. If you want to, you can vote for me, but if you don't, that's perfectly fine. Just get out there and vote. That is what we all should be doing. Anyone that can vote should. Once the Gen 3s are able to vote on proposals, they should be doing that as well. And TD, yes, I do mic checks. But anyways, I can't wait. And like I said, just get out there and vote. And next week, Gen 3s will be able to make proposals. So get out there and start making some fun proposals. And that's what I think really matters. So make sure to do that. And thanks so much. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming up today. Super Simon, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage as well.
Thanks, Jimmy. Team, everybody. My name is Simon. I've minted my SMBs and been part of leadership for over 2 years now. I run a lot of things in the DAO and run a lot of the teams, and I like forming teams and building out products and services for the DAO and DAO membership. You can kind of read into more detail into the appropriate candidate channel. Kind of went into more detail there, but I'm hoping to kind of keep working on these teams and grow these teams. And I think we're going to go through like a pretty big transitionary phase with V4 of the bylaws, and there's going to be a lot of handovers and transitions to do and delegations of responsibilities. And I think I bring a lot of historical context and historical experience to the table, and I hope that I can keep going. I'd love to keep working for the DAO, so definitely get out there and vote. Vote.monkedao.io. Vote with your Gen 2 NFT. If you don't want to keep connecting your ledger every single time to vote, a great way is to delegate it. So you can delegate it to your own hot wallet. And that way you can vote from your phone on the go, anywhere you are, and you don't need to bring a ledger with you. So great chatting with everybody. I think that was the last one, Jemmy. Otherwise, it's back to you.
All right. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate it. I believe we have went through the list of exec candidates who are available to join us this week. Of course, I know Vandu mentioned as well. He is not available. His device does not have a mic, but he sends his regards. Vandu, if I am missing out on any of your message, just let me know. Happy to run it through for you. But otherwise, just want to, once again, encourage everyone to, make your voice heard through your votes. And, just wanted to also do a quick shout out to all the nominees who stepped up and offered yourself to sort of help out the DAO across different functions, and just also the different areas that you would love to champion for. There is obviously a very diverse community that we have, and sort of coming together to find a cohesive message is key for us as well in this upcoming cycle. All right, as we know, this is now the time for one of the most exciting part of every single town hall, for now at least. Now that is the banana stand raffle, well, or should we just call it the barrel raffle? Now, without further delay, let's invite Unjust Mouse to come up and run. Oh, Distro is here as well. Okay, so Distro will run.
It's Distro.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, even better. Let's see if because I think Distro has the live data. Oh, that is a lot of name all at once. Wow, these individuals must have bought a lot of tickets. And let's see. All right, Distro, I'm going to hand over the mic to you. Maybe run through some stats with us. Let us know what are we looking at, and what are the chances of us winning.
All right, everyone. Thanks for that, Jamie.
Oops, sorry, I think the mic has some issue. Unjust Mouse, do you hear it similarly as myself as well? Is it slightly muted?
I think it might just be you. I can hear him. He's just always quiet. You got to crank him up.
Okay, let's get Distro hyped up. Type your name in the chat, manifest your winning chances so that Distro can feel your energy as well. All right, Distro, feel free.
Yeah, can you hear me a little better now?
Yeah, this is much better. Right. It works out. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were trolling me for a little bit. All right. So let's go with our weekly raffle, as you mentioned. So we have 5 barrels to kind of draw today. So again, this week we had 400 tickets available. So limit by 10 for each person, so you'll see like a lot of people bought like multiple tickets, but some in the past we've had multiple winners with just one ticket, so it doesn't really matter that much, even though obviously it kind of increases your chances to win. But yeah, so what I'll be doing is like I will just shuffle this a little bit. And yeah, so we'll be drawing 5 barrels, and obviously you have equal chance on each one of them. So yeah, so let's just start with the first one, and we'll see who gets it. Okay, BB online. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit weird because we get like the Discord names which might not be exactly the ones that people use. So yeah. Congratulations. I'm just going to shuffle every time that we make a new draw. So our second one, Dr. Blue Sheep. So again, now almost like a regular winner sometimes. Yeah, seen his name a few times already. Always buying a lot of tickets as well. All right, so Buckfast will be our third winner. Congratulations. Let me shuffle 2 times more. Let's go for our fourth winner. Zagreus. Congratulations. And now we will get our final winner of today. Fanjo75. I know that you've been waiting for this moment for a little while, so congratulations for that. I think that's it. We will verify all of the winners, so everyone that is on this list, plus Fanjo, obviously. But for now, that's the list, and then we will update if we kind of see any kind of strange activities. But yeah. Congratulations to all of you.
All right. Congratulations to all the winners. Hope you guys are happy. Indeed, the definitely don't pick senpai did work out this week. Unfortunately, the pick Hanko, which was highlighted a couple of times, did not exactly work out. Let's try again, manifesting it in the upcoming week. But congratulations, everyone. Well deserved. Always love it to see fellow monkeys participating in the raffle. All right, with that, I believe, we've reached the tail end of this week's agenda items that we've prepared. Since we have still a little bit of time left, just want to do a quick shout out to see if we may, by any chance, have any new monkeys in the room. If we do have some new monkeys in the room, we'd love to invite you to come out and say hi so that, you can introduce yourself to the community members who are here. And also, we can all meet you and, give you a big follow on your X or Twitter profile. So if you are a new monkey who've been here in the recent weeks, still have your green tag there, have not yet had the opportunity to come up and say hi, let us know, tag me, tag Simon, and we would love to bring you up and so that you can come up to the stage and say hi. Ben Bottle is an expired, sort of a green status, which I obviously do not see unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. If somebody can help me verify if that was a red name tag that I am seeing or a green name tag, that would be helpful. Yellow Monkey is nowhere near new as well. Well, last shout out, any new monkey, or if you guys are shy, no problem. We always have, town halls on a weekly basis. So there's always an opportunity to bring out fellow monkeys. I'm obviously not biased at all, but there is, I just went through the list of audience here and there is one monkey called Catayy, Catay, with a very nice Gen 3 PFP with the magician hat that is there. Of course, he's not a new monkey, but I just want to shout out, for that very cute and distinctive, PFP, the Gen 3 SMB PFP that he is rapping. Right. Is there any more monkeys in the room who is new monkey but shy? No problem. We will try to bring you up again in the upcoming week or so. All right. If there are no new monkeys, this brings us towards the tail end of this week's town hall. And while seeing 112 audience in our regular weekly town hall is always impressive. Once again, appreciate you guys for taking the time to come and join us on a weekly basis, sending you nothing but good vibes. And remember to huddle with your fellow monkeys in the DJ means or wherever you like to spend it. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.